This box was just delivered. Random Warhammer miniatures, plastic and metal, and a bunch of other stuff. I have no idea what's in here. Let's open it up and check it out. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Dave. This is Quarterbash. Please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Keep me motivated to make more of these videos. I want to keep doing it. I love doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. But it really makes me happy when I see that number go up. So if you're not already subscribed, please hit subscribe. Okay, enough of that. This box! I had no idea what I was getting into when I bought this box. Here's what I bought. Okay, this was on eBay. It's hard to see anything in this picture. I did notice when I zoomed in that there was some metal Citadel stuff, Games Workshop stuff, the stuff that I look for all the time. I knew there was some in here, some stuff that I had sold before, but not very much. I can't see very much. It's a lot of bases blocking the view. I had no idea really how much it was, but for the price, I paid less than 140 bucks for this thing total after tax, and it had free shipping. For the price, it seemed like a really good deal. When the box arrived, it was 25 pounds. 25 pounds. There could be anything in this. And it didn't even move around a lot because it's packed so tight. Pretty happy about that. I was telling a friend, there could be anything in this box. There could be Zoats. If I'm lucky, there's Zoats. All right, let's open this thing up, see what we're going to find. All right, let's take a look at this box. Here it is, all 25 pounds of it. Let's get inside and see if the treasures I hope are here. Now, honestly, this thing is so heavy, I have no way of knowing how it shipped. The box isn't that damaged. It doesn't have any real crush damage, so I hope that it didn't get too roughed up on the way over in FedEx, but we'll see. We'll see how this stuff comes out. All right. Well. Okay. As usual, I asked the person to be very careful about packing. Make sure the stuff didn't move against itself in shipping. The pieces didn't move against each other, and to pack it tight. They did fill the box pretty well, and it was pretty solid. But look what happens when I pull this stuff away. Okay, so that's just a box full of toys. Box full of miniatures. You know what? I'm already seeing stuff that makes me happy, so that's cool. But I'm gonna go through, pull these out bit by bit. Oh boy. Okay. Right off the bat, I'm seeing this. It says Kaga on it. I don't know what that means, but I will tell you. Oh. There's more than one. There's at least three. Okay, this ship is something that I have seen before. I have sold it before. It's an old Citadel Games Workshop space battle spaceship game. I don't even remember. Space Fleet, maybe it was called. But I only saw one of these in the picture, and I have three now. So that's a pretty good sign. These are metal. They're old. And I don't know. I don't think they're still in production. I don't think they have been for some time. So that makes me happy. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this box off the side, and I'm just going to start laying stuff out. I'm going to keep my mouth shut till the end. We'll see what I've got in here. Okay, at this point I have to stop. Just for a second. I've got to do some figuring. This box is way, way more wieldy than I even thought. So, I'm going to pause, come back once I have a better understanding of what's here. I'm going to lay everything out and show you what I found. But first I'm going to separate it by metal and plastic. Okay, I'm back. This is the metal. Everything metal out of that box. With the exception of some 15mm scale like Civil War miniatures, which I'm really not interested in. They're in here. I'll move these out to somebody on eBay who wants them. I'm not going to bother really trying to identify those because that's just not my jam. This is what I look for when I'm buying one of these boxes of random miniatures. The metal stuff, the older stuff. I said before, I bought it because of this ship. When everything was said and done, I believe I've got 16 ships that may have been from that line. I'm not sure if they all were. Some of them I've never seen before and have yet to identify, but this is pretty cool. I'm happy with just this stuff. Plus there was a lot of Games Workshop stuff, old Rogue Trader era 40K, which some of these I've only ever seen in the catalog. I'm really happy about that. Stuff I don't like quite as much, but it's still cool. You know, I think this is Warzone stuff. I think Warzone is the game. I know some of these guys, I don't really know what they are, but I think they've got kind of the same gun designs as these figures. I think these larger guys, kind of demon guys, also go with these. Then a whole bunch of stuff I haven't identified. So here, I'll pull the camera down and we'll take a closer look at some of this stuff. And then I will throw the plastics up so you can see what we got there. Alright, I was telling you I was happy about the Games Workshop stuff that I found. Here's some of those old Marines. Had a bunch of these in the past. Here's an old wounded one, or I don't know if he's supposed to. I think he's wounded. Don't know if I've ever had that guy before. And then getting down here, we've got some Rogue Trader era stuff. Some interesting, just random one-off characters. Pirate. Space Santa Claus. I think this little dude, he's even smaller than a squat. He's something, I'm not sure what he is, but I remember seeing him back in the day. Yep, and then all these ships. Got some robots over here. Unfortunately, this guy's missing an arm, but and he wasn't among the bits and pieces. But this guy seems complete. I'm pretty happy about that. Got to figure out these. I think these are epic scale items. What do we got here? That looks Battletech to me. I'm not sure. We'll check it out, but it's got a Battletech vibe, doesn't it? Always happy with that stuff. And moving along here. Bunch of 6-armed skeletons. I don't know much about those. A whole bunch of skeletons here that are all on these O-rings, metal O-rings to hold them in place. These are all Reaper. Bunch of random bits and pieces. Over here we got some fun stuff. We've got some Star Trek. I believe these are Star Trek Monopoly pieces. I think they say Parker Brothers on the bottom. Alright. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, and then these are also Star Trek. I think these are Next Gen, because that's a Worf. Look at him. That's Worf, right? Alright, and then some Star Wars. We've got some Stormtroopers. Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. The Darth Vader's made of metal with a plastic lightsaber, which I think is really strange. And a whole bunch of creatures. These are all mixed different companies. What is this guy? This is metal. Metal with a plastic backpack, jetpack. But you know, that might have been added. That might just be a custom thing. I don't know if he actually is supposed to have that. And it also looks like he had something in his left hand at one point, but I don't know what would go there of the items that I have. So he's interesting. I'd like to know what his deal was. What are these? What are these, laser cats? Someone tell me what's going on with those. I don't know. I know those. Those are from Necromunda. Those are Ripper Jacks, I think. Some other random things. Kinds of other just weird random stuff I haven't seen. Cthulhu. Goblin glider launcher. I don't know what this is or why I have him. He's metal, though. And then, is this an alien miniature? What is this? And then all kinds of just random one-off Ral Partha and Citadel and other miniatures. I think this is, let me see, do I have this right? I think this is Nefertiti. I think I've had this one before. As soon as I saw that miniature, I said, where's the cat? And then, boom, there was a cat. So, pretty sure that's what that is. So yeah, all right, that's the metal stuff. Let's move on to the plastics. What are these? What are these? Gamma World? Star Frontiers? What are these things? Are these Hawkmen from Flash Gordon? I don't know. All right, to the plastics. Okay, here's the plastics. All right, and you know what? This isn't even all the plastics. I was arranging them. I realized I wouldn't even have room on the table to lay them all out and be able to show them to you. So I just started making piles, and then I ran out of room for piles. So let me just tell you what's here. This is mostly Games Workshop stuff. I sent a picture earlier of the box, like before I had sorted it, to a friend of mine, and he said it looks like somebody bought Space Hulk and one of the Warhammer box sets. And I think he's right. But I think there's a lot more than that here. So basically what I have is possibly Battletech stuff here, some Warhammer Fantasy Battle stuff, a whole bunch of green skin guys here, orcs and goblins, Terminators, Space Marines. I got some Eldar over here. I got Gene Stealers. And then these are plastic versions of, I think, maybe Warzone. Is it Warzone? Because these look a lot like the metal figures I've had. The guns specifically give it away. They're not Games Workshop, but they're kind of Games Workshop-ish. So, gonna have to figure those out. Let me pull the camera down and show you these. And then what I didn't put up here, and then there's also some strange stuff, like, I don't know what this thing is. Maybe this is like a McFarlane toy of some sort. Kind of has that vibe. He's missing a tail, or he sits on something. I don't know what he is. He just was in there. Yeah, and there's some other weird stuff, some other cool little miniatures. This looks like one of those epic, not dreadnoughts. What are they called? The giant machines that go to war in epic battles. But, I mean, it's far, far too small. So I don't know what that is. It's just some kind of Games Workshop robot or something. Hopefully you can see that. There's a few other pieces like that. A whole bunch of bits in the bag to make all this work, especially for the Eldar and the Space Marines. I should be able to make some complete sets. And, yeah, a couple of other weird ones. Not as exciting as the metal stuff to me, but still pretty cool. I'm going to zoom in on some of this stuff, though, and see if any of you can identify a couple specific things. All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. This is that pile of stuff that's not Games Workshop, but Games Workshop-ish. And then Eldar, Tyrannid stuff, Gene Stealer. Gene Stealers and Tyranids I don't think are the same thing. This may be a combination. Just tons of Space Marines, just regular old school Space Marines. Mostly just your standard fair old plastic Space Marines. And then, which I think is the Space Hulk stuff. Alright, but the questions I had is, at one point I knew, what are these bats? Are they vampire counts? Anyone know what these little planes are from? These little plane game pieces. I'm not sure. And then, are these Battletech? I'm going to look this up and I'm going to be able to figure this out. But what about these tanks? Unfortunately, a lot of them have broken barrels. But are these hover tanks in these pieces? Ooh, it's hard to look through the viewfinder and do that right. But if you guys know what those things are, that would be awesome. You could let me know. And, yeah, see, look, there's a pile of stuff I didn't bring over. Just all kinds of random stuff. This is another spaceship. I don't know what that is, but it's plastic. Just a bunch of cool things. All right. Time to bag this stuff up and find a way to store it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, maybe I'll do a follow-up about anything specific I found out about this. But if not, you'll probably just see these things starting to go out in my Tuesday Total videos where I put up the things that I've sold each week. I'm going to slowly start getting these things out onto my eBay account. All right. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Bye. No Zotes.